All right, there is one more piece to this step, and this is where we win. It's time to start focusing on these 11 cities, and in those 11 cities, there are cities that are targeting charitable Americans like you. It's time we start holding those politicians responsible. You already know that we're sending trailers full of food to 11 cities, if you will help. We know that most of these cities now have laws in place that prevent you from feeding people in need. You know that this is insanity. You know that it's just not American. That's crazy. My whole life I've never heard anything like that. Ever. What? I told you before, the government doesn't want Americans helping Americans. If it is a crime to help my neighbors in need, then I am guilty. But there's more than just raising the food and saying, I will not comply. There is a political arm as well. There has to be. Here's the final step. I ask you to go to glennbeck.com and click on tonight's number, 3, live it. And when you look there, the fourth option there is, I want to get my politicians involved. This one is not ready to go yet because this one is massive, and we've been working on this, I don't even know, a couple of months, I think. Mercury One has teamed up with our friends at Wall Builders and others that will remain nameless at this point. And we have started to develop language for legislation, for cities and for states. And we have also started to reach out to state legislators in all 50 states. And we have asked them to challenge the food bans. In the coming weeks, we're going to provide you with the tools that will allow you to help those elected officials put a ban on food bans to make sure that your city and your state does not comply with these crazy regulations. And also the tools that will allow you to hold those elected officials personally responsible for going over the cliff with the rest of humanity. I believe this is an important step that will help put America right on the right track. We have a dedicated audience. And I tell you, man, I have gotten very little sleep this week. I have been so nervous about these shows. I have been... I don't want to let you down. And I know people, will watch this and go, that's not going to work. I know. You don't think I've said that? This isn't going to work. I think it will. But it will only work if we really, truly team up. Look what happened in Wisconsin yesterday. I'd like to ask you if you would join our movement. I'd like to ask you to help us. Tell your friends and your family. Spread the message on Facebook and Twitter. Last year, when I decided to do Restoring Love, I committed to about $3.5 million just to put these 3 days on. And we've been doing fundraising, and we're about $2 million short, and we're, 45 days away. I committed. I will write the check in the end if I have to. I've asked for an awful lot. But I've been given an awful lot. And so much is required. I have not been the guy to tell you, hey, hope is all around the corner, because I didn't believe it for a long time. I do now. I know why these things, I know why Aveda King is in my life. I know why Paulina is in my life. I know why these things have happened. I know it. I don't know why I am here, building a network at the same time. We're trying to do a massive project, but I'm doing as I'm told. I'm asking if you would, step one, commit. No more finger pointing. It's personal responsibility. 2, activate. Go to glenbeck.com, register to vote right now. Then go through all of your Rolodex and your contact list, and go through all of them and make sure they're all registered, and email them and tell them to do the same thing. This compounds, it spreads. If you become a zealot for this, I don't know, maybe I'm too late. People asked me for a plan a long time ago. I didn't have one. I begged for one, and I didn't have one. He finally gives one. And I don't know if you're too tired now, but we're so close. We are so close to winning. But you have to spread the word. 3, live it. Now more than ever is the time to be the change you want to see. I'm giving you options. I'm telling you, pray on it yourself. They'll work. A lot of people will tell you it won't work. Well, you know what? A lot of people told me I couldn't build my own network in Dallas, Texas either. Don't listen to anybody. Listen to your heart. Listen to your God. And then commit and do it. Tomorrow is the last step. Tomorrow I think you're going to love. I had a reporter in my office today, and I played just a couple of things that we're going to share with you tomorrow. And he said, wow, you're going to love it. Tomorrow you'll find joy. Tomorrow we create. Tell your friends. Make sure they watch all 4 of these episodes. They're all free. And get involved. We're this close to winning. Now is the time to turn it up.